Hey guys, this is Julian from the Binary Lab, and today it's kind of deja vu. My battery right now is actually like plugged into power because it's kind of like overused. It's only like 2% left, but I wanted to show this trade to you. It's like deja vu because exactly the same setup as yesterday. Um, okay, this is the pound USD. I've just taken this trade. And because I'm in a bigger profit already, as a result of the previous two sessions that went by since my last FB Live, I have again just taken a trade. This is a $2,000 trade on pound USD. Okay, so this trade will expire in 15 minutes time from now. And if on this particular trade, the broker, which is 24 option, pays me 85% on this one, and in a couple of moments, let's say by that time, we'll be able to see that this trade delivers me a profit 85%. In this particular case, at $1,700. So that will be $1,700 in 15 minutes. I don't really foresee that anything is going to go wrong. Basically, in my way of trading, I tend to kind of like ride the trend until it runs out of steam, and then I'll do the reversal. So I was not able to get the trend right this time, and therefore I'm going to catch a reversal on this. So what's happening over here is that it is trying to spike past that support, and you may see that yes, this seems like a nasty scenario. So what I'm going to do in this case is that actually, okay, I have 15 minutes left, is able to get back to this point, or perhaps let's do a couple of studies on this one. I'll see how we can manage this trade. Okay, so all right, this one is a fairly okay. Just bringing all these things I've shared in the previous YouTube trainings into the picture, we can see that now the trend has accelerated and decelerated, and I mean the most logical thing to do is to re-enter on this trade as well. That's probably the most logical thing to do because but what I really want to do, if it is really a case of a decreasing trend, what I would then do is just let me refresh this stuff because it's getting kind of messy. Alright, let me see what's happening right here. Okay, I'll take this one. That's going to be more of a midline, and I'll run that to here. It's just about a touch. And if I took this point over here, okay, so it's kind of the same but different from yesterday. Yesterday was like a one-shot kill. This one may require a little bit of management, may require a little bit of re-entry as well. I'm gonna check out a couple of indicators that I often use and see how this is working out. Let's see, my battery is enough. My battery is kind of low. I like to pull this. Okay, yeah, this looks good. So at this point of time, I'm going to measure this recent swing. This one has about 12 minutes on that. The same expiry is good. I have one open position already, which I can possibly sell at. I have some time to sell yet. Okay, it is not. I'm not actually able to catch this on the top, but in this particular case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get in again on this trade. It's very close to the top. A lot of indicators are oversold, and I think this is a good price to enter this trade. And what we should have is it should really be downhill from this point. So now that I have two trades running, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep one, sell the other one, because as this gets closer and closer to my entry price, it is going to be. As this gets closer to my entry price, my sell is going to give me a higher value. And the only reason why this is in the red, you might be wondering, why is it in the red? Well, I was busy trying to figure out exactly what whether everything's in place, and I feel that yes, it is in place. So going for the same expiry of 11:30, couple of elements as well. We see that this one, yeah, once that breaks here, it might go sideways for a bit and then go all the way down. And making good use of the sell function, we have the sell function on 24 option as well. The sell is going to be worth a lot more once it comes into closer to my entry. So I'm going to mark out my two entries. We have one at this spot, okay, and then I have another one at this spot right there, just above that. And now let's put some stuff on. Measure the entire movement. So my previous one, okay, we're looking at a 23.6. When it comes down to 23.6, I'm going to sell my first trade to reduce the exposure, and I'm going to write a second trade to a full win. It's kind of funny that this video is, I had to do all this explanation stuff. I don't usually do all these explanations on my videos because that's what I do on my trading sessions. So that's what, like on the binary lab, we had an awesome trading session that just finished, and that was just minutes ago. So minutes ago, we just had a webinar, and the replay is actually ready. The replay is already on my desktop. I'm going to show it to you guys. This was today. So this is today. It finished at 11:14. I'm going to show it to you guys. Just a preview. I want to start with some basic housekeeping first. First and foremost, if you are new. So just to run you through the trades, we did several trades during the webinar. We had some nice profits. Overall was a gain. Let's check out that webinar. Started with 58ish and then finished off 59. Yeah, closer to 60k. So within the last 2 weeks, from 31,000 last Monday to right now, it is close to 60,000. And if this works well, we'll be above that as well. So now just back to this trade. By now it is coming back to my entry of the first one. When it does that, I'll be able to sell my first trade, receive more of the money back. I can sell my trades up to 5 minutes before the trade expires, and once this line crosses beneath this one, that's going to be a signal that it's going to go all the way south. All right. It's fairly overextended, and if you guys do divergences, this is divergence. That's divergence already marked out. And by the way, for all members of the Binary Lab, you get to receive not only free live training, you also get to receive all the indicators that I use as well. So everything is showing a very nice, strong downtrend. Okay. So with regards to the sell function allows you to get back money on trades that you don't believe, that you think, you know, it's kind of borderline. You see, this one's like 62, the price is right now at 64. So it's kind of close, you know, it might make it, might not make it. But for peace of mind, you know, we have until 5 minutes left to sell it. Now this is actually giving quite a decent price. I will try to sell it as close as possible to break even. But now it's actually getting close to the 23.6 level, so I might just chicken out and take the money on this one. It's like really close to that. Yeah, that's good enough for me, really. That's good enough for me. Because, alright, let's see that. Did I actually get it? Alright, I chickened out with a small loss of 500, but that's good for me because, I mean, just to be, I mean, as you can see, I did put out quite a bit on this trade, a total of 6,000, alright? So, definitely I want to be a bit careful. If I had that running, it would be a smashing win. Both trades would be winning right now, but who knows? You know, there's always the unknown. There's always the unknown that it can possibly bounce back. But just to be on the safe side, all right, I sell that trade. I already have one bigger trade running, so I can't complain, all right? Does it make sense to you guys? So if you find that so far what you're watching now is, you know, really good value, go ahead and click the like button and drop a comment below. And if you have a burning question about trading or charts or what that you might just want to ask, even if you're not already a member of the Binary Lab, go ahead and post it beneath this video. I'm gonna get back to you right away while waiting for the end of this trade. In the meantime, you know, my second entry, which like I said is very, very comfortable. My second entry is right here. It's very comfortable. There's almost no chance that it's gonna get hit. That one's really fine, all right. But if I left my other position here, all right, with such little time towards the expiry, you know, I'm just not gonna be able to sit very easy right here. I'll be kind of like stressed, wondering whether the trade is gonna make it or it's not gonna make it. So my benchmark with trading is that I like to give myself a lot of leeway. Sometimes it runs to plan and it goes great, but when it doesn't go to plan, I may, you know, take some evasive action, you know, re-entry, sell the trade, bigger entry. Did I have to go double up? No, not really. But why did I do that? Some people say, hey, why do you do that? Well, there's some things that you can do once you grow your account. You can actually, let's say when you have grown your account, you can start to reinvest your profits. I talked about that in my recent YouTube video. So if you haven't seen my recent YouTube video, which is also posted on this page, go and check that out. The one about advice for newbie binary options traders. That's a very, very good video to watch. I talked about the concept of how to reinvest your profits so that you don't risk your account and are able to compound your wins for a very massive account growth. All right, Duncan says, South African time 5:24. Where did I make my deposit? Because I already registered. Okay, you should be getting an email from new accounts at thebinarylab.net. And there's also a Facebook contact that you can check out. I'm just gonna send you a reply to that. Check with my admin. So my admin is just typing that in. Binary Lab. Yeah. All right, Duncan. So Duncan, you want to check with my admin over there, and then okay. So yeah, you should have a login and all that sent to you already by my admin. Can you check that out? At the same time, I'm going to give you another solution as well. If you want to do it instantly, you can actually do this other web page. Yeah, the trade looks awesome right now. In 3 minutes from now, you will see me making not just 1700, but okay, I'm going to be making on this trade 3400 minus 500, so 2900 live on this video. 2900 in 15 minutes. All right, so let me switch the camera around to the other side in the meantime. Okay, here we go. So the binarylab.net/join dash. All right. So Chewy and Duncan, I've just given you another link right here where you can actually, if you wanted to deposit instantly, you can use that link and verify straight away. So check that out as well. That's gonna help. Yeah, I can one day go through a withdrawal process. But you know, Lewis, with 24, it's quite fine. So they're not like a lot of brokers, and at every broker as well, sometimes it depends on which account manager that you have. Different account managers are a little bit different sometimes, and but for mine, I've withdrawn, and I've never ever spoken to an agent on the phone before, because from the start I made them contact me through email only. All right. Okay, so once again, if you just came onto this video, you missed out. All right, you missed out on the process of me managing the trade, taking the trade, managing the trade. Like what happened was that I'd taken my first entry over here, I sold it, as you can see. That one, if I didn't sell it, as of now, would be in a profit, would be very, very close to the entry. So for me, because I saw a higher opportunity in entering right here. So what happens is I took another one, sold this, and now I'm 35 seconds away from the final win. Okay, so right now it's the countdown, and if you look at the entry, it's 674 entry, and the current market price is 586. So I'm currently on a 6 pip. I'm currently on a 10 pip in the money right there, live, and in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, this trade is actually over, and you guys can see the payout. All right, and I should now be able to cross 60,000 live on video. So this is the first time I've actually traded like live, as in live. In the past, I've only recorded my screen and posted it up. Okay, but this time, as well as yesterday, but now you're actually able to see the whole process of me taking a trade, you know, and when the trade didn't work out exactly where I expected, did some adjustments on the spot, did some analysis on the spot, and like now you can see how in just about 2 weeks, all right, just 2 weeks and about 2 weeks, 17 days, yeah, 17 days, grow the account from 31,000 to 62,000. So right now exactly double of 2 weeks ago. And for anyone who would like to learn how to do this, and you know, let's say I even took some screenshots. Of just before this, because we had a couple of nice scenarios. All right, I was talking to the guys on my channel to watch out for a breakout. All right, so this is 24 options, by the way, but there are a lot of good brokers that you can choose on my list, and the link is there, just a couple of comments above. So I told my guys that, you know, watch this one, there's going to be a breakout, and boom. So the guys actually jumped in and caught this breakout to the downside that went in for quite a couple of bars. And then the next screenshot was to show you guys on the session the kind of trades that we made live on the webinar. Very decent win rates, as you can look at the results over there. and here are some guys. Suresh is barely a week in this binary lab, and he told me that he's able to catch the spree, which is what I call the breakout spree. And so I said, very good, now time to exit. And at that point of time, it was just the dojing over here. I said, don't get too greedy. You know, our indicators indicate that it's actually oversold already, so you shouldn't be taking more trades and get out. So back then, everyone says, thanks, that's time to sleep and stuff. And so when you guys decide to get into the binary lab, all you need to do is just click on that sign up button at the top of this page, or there's also a link in the video description. It's not there yet because I just posted the video as fast as I could, right? I posted the video without putting any damn description. I just posted them up so you guys can see the trade as I take it live. So the trade was taken right before your eyes. Not the first trade. I wasn't able to get my phone in time for the first trade, but second trade I could get in time, and you guys managed to see the whole process of that. I plugged my battery charger in before my phone runs out of battery, and then it would totally suck if I couldn't save this video. Once again, if you like the value that I shared in this video, go ahead and click the like button. So I want to make more videos just like this. And if you have questions, go ahead and post them below. I'll be closing. I'll just give like 2 minutes and I'll close this out. If anyone wants to ask something real quick, I'll answer your questions like right here, right now. And then for those of you who wish to get into the binary lab, just click the sign up button on my Facebook page for the binary lab page, and click the sign up button is the one that is right at the top. Okay, so if you go to mean, this is my personal profile page, and there's a lot of phonies. Just beware of that. And go to the Binary Lab page if you wish to sign up. The good news for you is Binary Lab webinars and training is free for everyone who opens broker accounts through me. So all you need to do is click on the sign up button right here. It's gonna take you to a sign up page. All right, it's gonna take you to a sign up page off Facebook. It's actually on my website. Okay, I think because I'm the page owner, it doesn't. I'm gonna click on the test button. It'll take me to what you guys will see. It's gonna take you to this one. So this is instructions on how you can get Binary Lab for free, and just click in the registration form. If you'd like to do that right now, go ahead and do that. A pop-up form will be right there. It's actually Google Forms. Put your name, last name, email address, country, starting capital, Facebook ID. We need this so you can add you into our Facebook group. There's over 3,000 people. Broker selection. We've got a nice selection of brokers that you can pick right now. Your birthday as well. And that's going to get you into the Binary Lab. So at the end of this, once you click submit, there's going to be a page that asks you to add a certain Facebook account for my admin, and it's going to make it easy for you to submit your verification documents and get started. Okay, so yes, my webinars are all recorded. Lucia, that's a very good question. Actually, you should watch this video. Did you watch today's video is a little bit of like a teaser of what goes on a webinar. I didn't describe the indicators in detail because this is not an official webinar, it's just a live stream. I didn't describe in detail for what indicators what and what to look out for and the trigger points and all that. But those stuff is covered more in detail in my daily trainings. And I do live Q&A on all my trainings using Telegram, and I receive questions on Telegram, and I respond like on the webinar itself. So this is how I get all my questions and my feedbacks, and people are posting live and stuff. And then they're all recorded, so I don't do signals per se, but it's more like you can see my screen, you can see what trades I'm taking, you can follow me, but more importantly, learn the techniques that I have recorded videos of as well, and documents to tell you how to go about the techniques, so that when you come onto the live sessions, it becomes more like a learning tool to apply the techniques that I've taught in real life. Okay, you saw the UJ trade last night. What the time from the chart? Chris, the yesterday's one was 1 minute. Today's was also 1 minute. Today was a pound USD trade. Okay, NFP on Friday, right? This Friday, I'm going to tell you very honestly, Josh. This Friday, I'm going to show you. In fact, I'm going to show you. Yeah, better show than tell. So this is the schedule for the week, you guys. This is the schedule. There you go. Check out the remarks as well. So this Friday, demo only. Even I am only going to be using demo. All right. Applies to all. Why? Because past NFPs have not been very consistent. I'm not going to take a chance, and therefore this webinar on Friday, I'm not going to live stream it. And once again, for those people who wish to be on all my webinars, you can gladly click and sign up, and you get to go on the webinar that happens on Thursday at 5 Eastern Standard Time, and Friday as well. To answer your question on the NFP thing, I wouldn't be live streaming at any cost, but I also want to add on to say that even for my training group, we will not be trading live on this Friday because the risk is just too high based on last call NFPs. All right, yeah, thank you for tuning in, Bernina. So if you have any questions, oh my God, I have like 81 inbox messages to deal with. I took the weekend off to celebrate a very busy September month. So I'll be getting to the inboxes, and in fact, I'm also getting more help desk assistants. I'll be getting like more live chat reps to be on this page to help you guys out as well, and even for my site too, so you guys will be able to have more assistance. And they're gonna, like, the bad news is that I'm not going to be replying as many messages, but the good news is I'll be training a lot more people to be responding messages on my behalf, and of course for all questions that they cannot handle, that will be passed on to me. So somewhere or another, basically, I still want to ensure you guys that you get my best attention, whether you're inboxing me for as a non-member or as a member. All right. So I see you guys in the binary lab, and good night for now.